Nafir none, once again, live and direct, every time. Today I'm going to discuss a topic that was of interest to myself and a couple of my close friends. We were talking about what is happening in boxing versus what's happening in the UFC. Now, in the UFC, that is my preferred combat sport. The three main draws are now not at the top or completely X'd out of the UFC. Namely, George St-Pierre, John Bones Jones, and Anderson Silva. So the next pay-per-view that the UFC has, it's not going to do the numbers that it would normally do. Now in boxing, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao just had a fight in which the purse was almost $500 million. That's $500 million. I think, if memory serves me correctly, that Mayweather nor Pacquiao will fight for anything less than $25 million. That's per fight. Boxing does not have as much excitement as UFC. And we know for the last, I'd say at least 3 years, UFC has been on a real serious surge. I would say overshadowing boxing on an entertainment level. But the dollars, still in boxing. But now that Mayweather has beat up Pacquiao, and if they rematch, he'll beat him up again, nobody cares to see that. There are maybe 5 fighters in the whole boxing world that people will pay money to see right now, even though a lot of money is generated. So what I think would be the best thing to do at this juncture, if I was a man like Mayweather, or Pacquiao, but fuck Pacquiao, because I don't really like lying pastors or congressmen. However, that's another story. If I was Mayweather at this point, I would most likely be considering retiring, which I'm pretty sure he's considering right now. The best thing I think he can do with his money right now, or one of the best things, is to team up with Dana White and throw some money into the UFC and make UFC as big as boxing. So these fighters don't have to fight for $1 and $2 million purses anymore. These elite fighters easily can be said the best fighters on the planet, hand to hand, that we see. I'm sure if you go into Shaolin monasteries, you'll see some serious fighters there too that will kick the shit out of any MMA guy that we've seen on television. However, they're not coming out of the temple to display that. So, in a nutshell, I think it would be a good idea, and you heard it here first, for Mayweather and the money team to start dumping some money in Dana White's pocket and start taking over some of the UFC promotions, because nobody can do it better than boxing when it comes to the promotions. I just want my percentage. Peace. This is Nafir.